Hey guys, this is Sam, and earlier today Apple launched the Clips app for iPhone and iPad on the App Store. It's the first app that they've launched on the App Store in quite some time. It's for sharing videos, it's fun, it's goofy, but I think it's still worth taking a look at. The Clips app is entirely focused around video, and to insert things you can either record them live using the front or back facing cameras, take photos with either of those two cameras, or even insert older media that's been sitting in your camera roll. Once you've got a little base of what you're thinking, it's pretty easy to use. You just tap and hold to record and let go whenever you're finished. Very responsive and very quick, which is obviously necessary for something that wants to feel instant like the Clips app. You can go up here and tap on this star to insert other goofy things like wow or April 6th, any of these with arrows, squares, circles, even text message bubbles, which is really fun to use. I feel like it'd be a lot of fun to just put these around other people as they're talking. You can also go over to Emojis, which is huge. Of course, there's only one emoji you use when you use emojis. It's that crying face because it's universally identifiable, and you just drag and drop like so, and there's a little X if you want to delete it. Another cool option in the Clips app to further customize how your video is going to look is the filters option, and when you go here you've got the usual that kind of change the hues and tones of the image that dynamically change along with you, but there's two really cool ones in here, which is very similar to an app called Prisma, and it's comic book and ink, and these 100% change the way your video looks. I think the comic book filter looks very cool, ink looks very nice as well, and if you're feeling something completely different when you post to social media or send this to a friend, you'll want to go with one of those two options. Moving on, you can also add titles to whatever you're creating. If you tap on this T right here, you've got the end or tonight or step one, but don't fret, because all that is 100% customizable, and by 100% customizable, I mean just the text. But the square dynamically changes, the lines will refit to make sure it doesn't crop out some of your words, and it's really fun. When you tap on one of these, you can record like a voiceover over it, if that makes any sense, but you can also add in music, which is another really cool feature of this app by tapping on the music note. If you go to My Music, it doesn't let you integrate with Apple Music or Spotify because obviously most of that music is going to be copyrighted, but there are a ton of different soundtracks you can choose from. I was kind of amazed at the selection of music. It's not huge. Once again, it's not an iMovie, but it's something that'll add just a little bit of flavor to whatever you're creating. And the last thing I want to highlight before we end the video is my favorite feature in the app. It's this little speech bubble with two lines on the inside, because not only does it add instant accessibility for those who might be hearing impaired, it's going to help anybody on social media who doesn't have their volume turned on, because as you talk, it automatically and dynamically adds subtitles either below or on what you're saying. It doesn't work perfectly. I want to say that right now, because no voice assistant and voice input service is perfect. It gets close, and if you talk slowly and pronunciate every vowel and consonant, it does a great job. If you talk a little bit faster like me, it's gonna have a hard time. So keep that in mind while you're using the feature. I think it's really cool just because I haven't seen it in another mainstream app so far. For what the Clips app is, I actually enjoy using it. How much I'm gonna use it every day and how much other people are gonna use it on a day-to-day basis is to be seen. I don't predict it will be a lot because it's kind of a niche app and it doesn't fit into everybody's workflow, but for throwing something up quick in an easy manner that's not going to take you a lot of time, I think that's where the Clips app shines. Just keep in mind that it's not Final Cut Pro, and it's not iMovie, and it most certainly isn't Instagram or Snapchat. It falls somewhere in the middle. You don't have the advanced editing features of pro software, but it's also not too simple to the point where you can't do anything in it. It's just somewhere in the middle, and for the person that's going to be using the Clips app, I think that's just right.